shillings. Secondly, on this other side, Chair, we are here now pushing Kenyans into a corner through mobile termination rates. I know you'll do that homework. I'm almost finishing, Chair. Chairman, I would want this committee to investigate further because the buyer we are having is not beyond reproach. If we are dealing with a buyer who is beyond reproach, the market would quiet and no one would have an issue. But then we are here dealing with a buyer who has already proven to the Kenyan people that they cannot be trusted, and especially with integrity. When SAFARICOM share was being listed, I was working for a stockbroker when I was in university. And therefore I have the details of that listing. Chairman, there was a company called Mobitelea, which owned 5% of SAFARICOM by the time of listing. Previously, they owned more. If you look at the listing memoranda of SAFARICOM, this was how the shares were allocated. 35% was to be listed, 35% was GOK. 35% was our buyers. 40% in the market, which we all own. Now, Chairman, in the current memoranda, which was released by the same buyers, they now have 40%. Let me rephrase so that I am on record, I am correct. By the time of listing, 35% was GOK. That's 35%. 35% was our buyers. That is 70%. 5% was a company called Mobitelea, which was a vehicle of political patronage. The amount that was listed in the NSC was 25%, not the statement I had said before. So we listed 25%, it is in the market. All of a sudden, in this memoranda, now government has 35%, but our buyers already bought Mobitelea. So it means then the buyers were in cahoots with Mobitelea. Can Kenyans trust this company to be above board when it comes to this transaction when they already have shown their true colors in terms of integrity insofar as Mobitelea is concerned? Second one, and this one members take it now just like the one for quotation precedent. Seriously. Chairman, we are here being told about market price of SAFARICOM, but there is something we are not being told. That the SAFARICOM share price has some shades of the company share having been suppressed in the last 1 year. In June of this year, when the buyers knew there would be this transaction, they did something clever. They immobilized their shares, 16 billion shares. They immobilized their shares for the first time since the listing. Do you think that is normal, Chair? Immobilization means this. The shares were in certificate form, just like many other government stakes, they are not in the market. They are usually held even in certificate form. So what happens, you have to mobilize this share to go into the CDSC. So what did our buyers do? They immobilized 16 billion shares. What does that do? It sends signals to the market of an increase in supply of the same share. So what did the share do? Just exactly as the buyers intended. The share became suppressed. So as the market has been so bullish in Kenya, in other counters, SAFARICOM bullish but measured. Why? Because the market is already signaled that there is a 16 billion immobilized share by somebody who can sell today. Sell meaning they can supply to the market today afternoon. That CMA has to investigate whether there is even any share out of the 16 billion